Today we're going to show you how to make strawberry chia seed muffins. First, you're going to want to start off with 2 cups of already prepped fruit. This is the chopped strawberries already cut. Then you're going to want to add 1/3 cup of oil. This is just regular canola oil. You can use whatever you happen to have on hand. You could even melt some butter for that matter. Then you add 1/2 cup of sugar. And if you decide to do a different arrangement, like carrots and apples grated, then you don't have to use as much sugar. We're going to add 1 zest from 1 lemon and 2 eggs. So you may have seen us demo this recipe at the National Home Show this year. It's a great recipe to use some fresh fruits and veg that you might have in your fridge that you're trying to get rid of. So once you kind of mix this up, the next step is adding the oats and chia seeds. So we're going to take a tablespoon and add 3 tablespoons of chia seeds. Now this mixture is going to have to sit for about 15 minutes before adding any of the dry ingredients or following the next steps, just to allow the chia seeds and the oats to start absorbing some of the liquid. And then again proceed with 3 tablespoons of oats. There you go. Now give this a stir. And while you're waiting for the chia seeds and the oats to sort of soak up the liquid, you can start getting your dry ingredients prepared. So now we have our dry ingredients that we're going to start mixing. This is 1.5 cups of flour. Then we just need to add in 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. As well as a full teaspoon of cinnamon. Now you just give this a good whisk. So now we have our wet ingredients that have sat for about 15 minutes. You can see that the chia seeds and oats have absorbed and the consistency is a lot thicker. Now let's add our dry ingredients. So when you're adding your dry ingredients, this time you want to make sure that you don't over stir it. So you're just going to gently fold in the dry ingredients. There we go. So we have our batter done. Now it's time to add it to our muffin pan. So using 2 spoons, just start grabbing relatively good sized scoops and filling your muffin liners. Now this recipe makes about 12 to 16 depending on how generous your scoops are. I know some people can use ice cream scoops so you have a bit more of a consistent scoop, but this is okay for me right now. I don't mind if my muffins don't turn out the exact same size. It's not like I'm trying to sell them. So then you fill up your pan, and once your pan is full, you'll be setting your oven, or you should have already set your oven, to 350 degrees, and you bake it for anywhere from 15 to 25 minutes. I'll usually bake it for about 15 minutes, check to see where they're at. If they need more time, I'll add more time. Ta-da! Now these have baked and they're ready to be eaten for snacks or breakfast or any occasion really. So there you have it, strawberry chia seed muffins. For the full recipe, check out our website, torontohomeshows.com. And there's other great recipes and other great tips and tricks for everything you need at your home.